LUNC for the most part basically is a low-position digital money at present valued at 1.26 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of 325,898,372 in an unobtrusive manner over the in every practical sense past truly beautiful few years digital forms of money. Including LUNC laid out a very truly impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world and explicitly especially are presently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, wares, and unfamiliar monetary forms forex in a kind of really significant way in an essentially large manner. At this actually genuinely specific intersection the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of LUNC to the level at 1.26 where it is of now fundamentally sits, or so they thought, as currently referenced moon in a real sense, especially as a low-position cryptographic money, since it by and by possesses the 81st spot in worldwide cryptographic money ranking, the decently extremely metric that basically not entirely settled by duplicating a very current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in an in every practical sense significant way, which is genuinely critical on account of LUNC. The market capitalization generally for the most part remains at 325,898,372. The significance of this boundary will by and large really made sense of later in an unobtrusive manner as opposed to mainstream thinking. Yesterday on April 22 Luna explicitly generally was esteemed at 1.21 cents at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Truly recall that digital forms of money for the most part are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in a kind of huge manner. The cost change rate wise over the said period especially sort of added up to 4.41, which explicitly in every way that really matters is genuinely huge, which is very critical. 7 days prior on April 16 LUNC entirely was exchanged at 1.41 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that generally in every practical sense near its pretty extremely present situation in a very genuinely large manner in an essentially significant manner on walk 23, which essentially for the most part was precisely a month prior. The examiners exchanged Luna at 1.36, the cost level that certainly fundamentally is set the distance of minus 7.11 from where it is of now generally for the most part remains in a pretty especially significant manner in an unobtrusive manner. The cost of Luna and the readings of KX basically are not by any means the only measurements that we use while attracting the cost expectations and entirely all goals and purposes enormous way in a genuinely significant manner. Market capitalization sort of especially is another significant certainly metric that especially in a real sense helps dealers explicitly fundamentally decide the ubiquity of the digital money being referred to as well as its future possibilities, which explicitly generally shows that at this sort of kind of specific intersection the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of LUNC to the level at 1.26 cents for it as of now sits, which certainly especially is very critical in an unobtrusive manner at backslashes likewise used to basically evaluate the offer that LUNC sort of essentially holds inside the very whole digital money market in a super significant manner, in a significant way. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization sort of in every way that really matters is fairly straightforward. The flowing stock of the cash being referred to basically by and large is duplicated by its by and large especially current cost, or so they in every way that really matters thought in an unobtrusive way as of the hour of composing. The market capitalization of Luna by and large for the most part remains at 325,898,372, enough to name it the 81st kind of the especially the biggest coin on the cryptographic money market, or so they for the most part in every practical sense thought. Yesterday on April 22 the market capitalization of LUNC commonly generally remained at 311,680,321, or so they for the most part thought in an in every practical sense huge way. 7 days prior on April 16 the capitalization of Luna basically especially was 357,217,644. Actually certainly further appearance how yesterday on April 22 Luna explicitly was esteemed at 1.21 cents at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. All things considered, recollect that digital currencies basically explicitly are exchange day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in a fundamentally exceptionally significant manner, which generally is genuinely critical A month prior on Walk 23, how much beautiful, especially capital streaming around this essentially sort of specific market commonly sort of added up to 325,252,665 or so they especially thought sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Most digital money financial backers essentially for the most part stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a genuinely lovely certain digital money in its capacity to sort of truly endure disturbances, which sort of by and large are the actually really normal event on this profoundly unstable market, or so they very thought in an unobtrusive manner. The greatest stock of lunk generally basically is 0 Luna. The reasonably certainly complete inventory of Luna as of naturally remains at 1,004,262 to 701 coins, or so they truly thought in a genuinely large manner. The coursing supply of the digital money under audit basically essentially is 257,940,954 Luna, exhibiting how the cost of Luna and the readings of KX by and large generally are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expected stations. This lunk cost expectation wouldn't quite the most part be genuinely really complete without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it backslashes the kind of truly metric utilized by practically all digital money merchants to by and large basically affirm the strength of the pattern and the feasibility of a market move. So it backslashes likewise used to in a real sense evaluate the offer that lunk basically generally holds inside the fundamentally in every way that really matters whole cryptographic money market, especially kind of as opposed to mainstream thinking in an unobtrusive manner. For example, on the off chance that the breakout to the potential gain in every practical sense is happening on the rear of the by and large low exchanging volume, there basically in every way that really matters is a very high likelihood that this move sort of for the most part is unreasonable and would actually explicitly bring about a bullish snare, showing how, for example, in the event that the breakout to the potential gain truly is happening on the rear of the by and large especially low exchanging volume, there basically in every way that really matters isn't all things considered high likelihood that this move generally is impractical and would for the most part bring about a bullish snare in an unobtrusive manner, or so they especially thought. Thusly it backslash means a lot to sort of examine the genuinely past and the fundamentally genuinely current exchanging volume of lunar request to comprehend whether this market has a basic strength and a sort of truly significant manner over the kind of exceptionally beyond 24 hours. The exchanging volume on the lunk market especially explicitly was enrolled at 31,146,178, which in a real sense essentially is genuinely critical in an unobtrusive manner. Yesterday on April 22 moon especially had an exchanging volume of 43,334,212, exhibiting that most digital money financial backers sort of in every practical sense stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related within all things considered by and large certain digital money and its capacity city to basically endure disturbances, which entirely are the pretty especially